Well, Joe, here's your mold on my Manetron Rotational Casting Machine. Okay. Strap down. And as it turns, you see the base plate, which is the back of the mold. When it comes up to the top again, you'll be able to see. You can see white forming right there. And that's the resin. The resin is being coated on the sides and front to back. And I've got it this time where I don't see any leaks. I don't see any resin leaking. So I think we might have it okay now. The second mold I did, which I put on the machine, leaked like a sieve, and I actually had to make a second pour of resin through it. And the reason it leaked was I did nothing to keep it from leaking. This, I handled the mold a little differently. The mold has been stapled all the way down the entire length of the underside of the trunk. Okay. Then it was put into the mold. It had separator applied to it and the inside of the mold, the outside of the mother mold and the inside of the mother mold, as well as the outside and inside of the latex mold. And then I put sulfur-free clay, soft sulfur-free clay, along the entire edge of the trunk, and you see that as it goes by. And then I put clay around the edge of the back of the mold, and you can see that as it's going by. And instead of using the bolts and wing nuts, you see I used a lot of vice grips and clamps. Now the holes for the wing nuts on the back plate have been filled in with clay so that there's no leakage coming out of those little holes. The left and right half of the mold have been bolted together with the bolts and wing nuts, and I don't see any shiny resin coming out of the mold. And this is nearly a full cup right here, this cup. Alright, this was filled to about here, I'd say. It's filled right up to about here. That's why I used the paint stirrer to mix it up. Now this has to run for about a half hour. It's been going for almost 10 minutes now. Well, no, it's been going for 10 minutes. I put this on here at 1:30 and got it started. It's now 1:41, so it's been going for 11 minutes. I'm going to let this go for about another 20 minutes. Now you can feel the back of this is actually warm, which means that the resin has not only made it all around the circumference of the interior of the mold, but the warmth indicates the resin is kicking in and already beginning to gel, and soon it will set. And then we'll pop out the third casting, and if this works out as well as I think it will, this is going to be the copy that's sent to you, along with the 2 legs. Yes, Virginia, there are 2 legs that have been cast. Successfully, I might add. So here we are for that.